Bahamas International Securities Exchange executives claim the time has come to accept that the country is experiencing the initial phase of a recession, and there are some redundancies that are unavoidable. These described as contingencies against the economic uncertainty from COVID-19. But despite this grim projection, they say while tourism will return, diversification will be the key to long-term sustainability.
Do we have those jobs that aren't going to come back in the Bahamas? Absolutely. That's reality. I think the government is taking strides now and looking at ways to repurpose, redirect, and look inward to doing things. I think that may be an avenue that we really need to consider, because if COVID has taught you nothing, is that you better take care of your own backyard.
Listen, I'm not sure if it'll happen in my lifetime, but what we really need to do is find ways to diversify away from tourism. Tourism will come back. It will. But yeah, we need to work on those other parts of our economy that can supplement it and, at least take off some of that workforce. And that's my hope for long-term for the Bahamas.
Grant and Davies offers some critical advice to businesses as a means to service the shock of COVID-19.
It's also good if you're a business to be taking a very deep look at your accounts receivables, seeing where that money's owed, and giving it you need to give it an intense look at what's really the collectability of some of these accounts receivables now.
The traditional brick and mortar companies have had to pivot. And I speak to them all the time. They're having a hard time. And some may not survive, because the shock may be too much for them to change. And if they do survive, they're going to have to come out of this doing things differently. So right now, companies are switching to digital platforms that don't require all this office space. In fact, the office space you have now is a burden because you still got to pay for it.